Hey guys, what's going on? Today I just want to bring you along to have you guys watch me do an oil change on my car, and then I'll get into the 1 year or 10-ish thousand mile review of my Subaru WRX. So let's get into it. All right. Haven't looked under here in a fat minute, which is normally a good thing. Okay. First thing, I am just gonna kind of squeeze this. Oh yeah, see, it's already loose. That's what's supposed to happen when you have oil filters. They should just kind of be able to twist off there, especially hot. Coolant hasn't changed. This is what the under hood looks like of this car. It's disgusting. The whole car is disgusting. It's still wintertime. The reason why it looks so oily down here is I have fluid film over basically the whole car, so that doesn't help at all. The drain plug is right there, right here, and it's a 17. That's what I thought it was. I just wasn't sure, so I brought the whole kit. And let me get this broke loose. There we go. And boom. So that's pretty simple there. Oil looks pretty normal. Smells like hot oil. Smells like it's been a little abused as well. I change the oil on this thing every 3,000 miles because it's a Subaru and I'm scared. But yeah, while that drains, I am going to now take this off and leave it under here and get the filter off. Which obviously this thing drains fast, but I'm just gonna let it drain extra for the fact of the next project I have that you're actually gonna see before this one. But anyways, it's always nice that I have the extra time to let this thing dry out a little more, and I'm actually gonna clean that before I say goodbye here. But yeah, that looks pretty standard. I didn't have an issue or a reason to think that there's an issue with this car, but you never know. I think I do need brakes coming up here though. Looking at these rotors, man, they look pretty bad. And I don't know about the pads, but yeah, look at all the sand on my car even. Yeah, this thing's disgusting. Unfortunate. Thank you guys for watching the oil change part of the video. Now we're actually going to get to the review, where I'm going to talk about my favorite things first, some good things, and then the bad. To start out, what I really like about it is it turns very well. I had a VA STI, a 2015, and I actually didn't like it as much as I like this one. I feel like this one's just a little bit more comfortable when you're not trying to abuse it around turns. And I honestly feel like this one takes the turns just a little bit better than what the VA did, because it just seems a lot more comfortable and luxurious. Even though this is a base model, I feel like it actually just works better. It's definitely more of a daily driver friendly of a car versus what you could possibly have with the VA STI. I bought it stock. From there, I actually bought the Perrin cold air intake, Pero turbo inlet, the Perrin charge pipe, and the top mount intercooler. Got it tuned through Graham at Boosted Performance, and obviously it's right about 20 pounds of boost. I think my boost gauge right now says 19.5. I mean, it makes all the turbo noises I could ever imagine. So on to my next point, gas mileage. I saw on paper this thing gets like 26, and I'm like, okay, that's actually really good coming from my truck that was getting 17 or 18. So first trip I took to and from my girlfriend's house a few times, it got over 30, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's just highway cruising. That's not what I'm actually going to get all the time. Here in the winter, I say winter, but it's actually 50 degrees in January, so thanks, Ohio. But here in the winter, I usually run out, start my car for a few minutes, let it at least get somewhat warmed up, and then I take off. So letting it idle for probably 5 minutes or so every morning, driving the car in the cold, obviously having to be a little bit more cautious, everything like that. I average about 27. This tank here I'm at exactly 27. A few tanks ago, I did a little bit longer driving. I was at like a little over 28, but I've also had a few that were 26. So average out probably about 27 in the winter. And in the summer, I easily average between 32 and 33 per tank. So it wasn't like short bursts, it was all the time. But again, go on my road, go 45 on my road, go 50 on another road, and 55 basically all the way to work. So it's a 13-mile trip, but it's basically just cruising the whole time. But at the same time, I don't drive it nicely, I guess you could say. Like, I have fun in the car. I don't grandma drive it. I don't baby it. If there's a little bit of an open road and I'm feeling it, I get on it. There's no doubt about that. So for me to drive it the way I drive it and still get this good of gas mileage, I can't say anything better about it. This is probably hands down the best daily driver I have had to this point, and I've had 8 other cars. So one of the reasons why I'm going to be keeping this car for a long time is I see its other true potential with maybe going with the built motor and a bigger turbo eventually. So I'd have to buy another daily at that point, but that's usually how it goes. You buy a race car, then you buy a daily for the race car, then you buy a daily for the race car that was your daily. Anyways, this one would probably be turned into a road course car, not a drag car. I already have a drag car. So I could easily see me putting some coilovers on it and some different brakes, because I think I need new brakes anyways. But overall, this thing does have 86,000 miles, so it's not new. I bought it used with 76,000 miles, whatever it was. So 10,000 miles later, what all did I go through with repairs or anything like that? So really, the only thing is I bought the center differential, and I first thought it was the front axles, because every time I turned it clunked. But it was a center diff, and honestly, the worst part about that repair was just buying it. Honestly, I am kind of mechanically inclined, so actually getting under there and pulling that back off, dropping the drive shaft, it really wasn't difficult at all. The worst part was honestly just the price. It was like, I think I paid $680 for it, which sucks, but car drove so smooth after that. As for any other repair items, there wasn't any, honestly. This car's been completely solid. The transmission feels solid. Everything feels solid. I did change the transmission fluid and the differential fluid, so I didn't have to worry about that again. Really, for maintenance stuff, I can see me needing brakes soon. I just replaced the tires, but in all honesty, this car has been reliable. It's been smooth. It's been fun. And I even ran a 1258 with a passenger. For a daily, it's fun. Probably makes, if I had to guess, between 330 and 340, but it's enough that it's fun. It's not over the top. It's definitely something you can give it like a full power into a turn and feel okay with it. But really, I mean, you can kind of point this car wherever you want to go and it just goes. It's on rails, and this is stock suspension. I couldn't imagine what this thing would be like with some nice like Fortunato coilovers or something. But really, besides that, I don't have any complaints other than how people treat this car on the road sometimes. I've not been flipped off or cut off or anything more in my life. And I mean, I don't know if it's the orange or if it's the car or, I mean, I don't drive aggressively. I'm kind of like a 5-mile-an-hour over on the highway type of guy. So it's not like I'm driving aggressively or passing people or doing anything stupid, but I don't know if there's like a target on these cars or something, but for some reason, that or I just got the bad batch of people that day. But honestly, there's really been nothing bad I could say about this car. It's fun, reliable, insurance is cheap compared to other cars like a Ford Focus RS I looked at, Golf R I looked at, GTI still kind of same thing, GLI same thing, BMWs and Audis and things like that too. And just the insurance price was just ridiculous on those. Sorry, the sun glare is getting me. I probably shouldn't have done this right now. But looking at the BMWs and Audis and things like that, I'm trying to be smart since it is my daily. Like if I had to pay a little bit extra for insurance for something different that's not my daily, that makes sense. But I'm trying to keep it on the cheap for, you know, daily drivability. I really don't think that there's much of a better car, especially for right around $20,000. So I hope you guys found this video entertaining, interesting. Maybe you're on the edge of buying one or thinking about longevity with higher miles. But overall, I'd give it a freaking 10 out of 10. I really don't foresee anything else major going wrong with it. It's really just been a great car. And besides normal maintenance items, I really haven't even thought of changing anything else. And obviously I added a little bit of power to it because I paid $850 for those parts. It was a no-brainer, even if I did have to drive 3 hours one way to get them. Fun little road trip. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. The Camaro content will be back. Usually the WRX videos tank, but I thought I'd at least get this out here for the fact of, you know, a 1-year review for people that own or want to own a VB WRX. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.